This next technique is gripping Talon. Gripping Talon is against a two-handed grab to my right arm, my right wrist. You can link this technique to the same attack as darting mace. So my arm in this ideal phase is being pulled to my left, so this in this direction. And in my school, the way we determine which one to use, if my arm is being pulled in this direction, I could resort to darting mace. And if my arm is being pulled in this direction, we're going to resort to this technique, gripping Talon. So as I'm being fed this attack and being pulled in that direction, I step forward with my right leg, and I'm going to take my left and basically perform captured leaves. I'm going to take my left hand in a chopping hand, and I'm going to anchor my elbows against my body and release that grab on my, or attempt to release that grab on my right wrist. Shifting down into a horse stance and hitting the hammer strike to the groin, okay? So again, I get grabbed, my arm gets pulled, I go with it, stepping and pulling my arm out of the grab, hammer striking the groin. Rib cage is here now. I take a roundhouse elbow to the ribs. My left foot crosses behind my right foot in a rear crossover, and I drive my elbow directly into the rib cage. Now, I'm going to square my hips off as I lift my right leg up for a spread. I'm going to spread out my opponent's legs by extender hitting the thigh of their left leg, just like so. Boom. Okay, so again, I step forward, I release the grab, hammer strike, roundhouse elbow, rear crossover with the driving elbow. Now I lift my right leg up, and I spread and I land with another extender strike, which is a forearm to the base of the cerebellum and could potentially even circle around with the knuckles to the masculine. I open the right hand up for a base. As I cross out, I take the face with me with a knee, cross out on guard. Okay? Let's take a look at this one on Sensei. As he grabs, he pulls, I go with it. I don't want to let this arm shift way up here because then I'm going to be struggling my muscle against his muscle. I'm going to attach my body's mass to this action. So I want to anchor my elbows, stay close, creating a smaller circle here. As I step, I use my left as leverage and a strike. So I pull and push and release, hammer striking the groin, grabbing their left arm back, controlling. Roundhouse elbow. Now, I could make a little adjustment step if needed here as I do a left rear crossover, driving my right elbow into the ribs. And then I lift up my right knee and I knock out, spreading out their left leg. Bam. When I land and settle from that transition there, I strike with an extender strike, forearm to the base of the cerebellum, but like I said, potentially hitting the masculine. Base, knee, out, cross out on guard. Let's give him another look on this. So he grabs, I shift, hammer strike, elbow. From here, I might make a little adjustment as I do a rear crossover, elbow. Some people take advantage of this, insert and back fist. I go right into it, boom, and strike down base of the cerebellum. From here, knee out, cross out, step back on guard. And that would be a breakdown of gripping Talon.